There we go. We are live. What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with my brother Miguel. You guys, it feels good to be back in Bakersfield, back at Cigars and More on Rosedale Highway, you guys. And it's a big one today, you guys. We are doing the Elite 8 from the March Cigar Madness tournament. So make sure you share this video. Make sure you get your votes in when we tell you guys to for the cigar matchups, so we can get this down to a final four, you guys. There are some heavy hitters here, and there's a lot of heavy hitters, 4 of them that are going to go down today. We're going to figure this out. Mike, go ahead and start that video.
I am very excited for this. Yes, we're going to play this. Actually, no, I can't play this because we don't have really an intro for this one. This is not the first third. This is not Great American Morning. It's not the second or the final third. We just I couldn't run the Great American Morning one. That's about all I can do at that point. But I'm going to talk to you guys nonetheless.
You talk while I share them.
Leo, Alfonso, Ishmael, Brian, Goody, Raymond, how you guys all doing? Hope everyone is having a great day so far. I know I am, because I'm having a great cigar now. I'm actually having the Inside Out as we speak. But there is a lineup, a straight-up fire lineup of cigars right here. And Doug, how you doing? Brian's already getting his votes. You can't vote yet. We haven't started on the voting process. Although, technically, I'm still with you there, T52. Wonderful stuff. Leslie, how you doing? I am excited for this one, guys. Kat, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in over on YouTube as well, guys, as well as on that Facebook machine. Do me a favor and give it a share today, because we need all the votes we can get. I want to make sure all of this is 100% legit, that everybody gets their votes and everybody gets a chance.
I agree with Charlie. I think you should sing an intro song. I think that'd be hilarious.
Welcome
to the show.
Showtime. Good show for you. I have no song. I've got no song on me.
But yeah, guys. So make sure you share the video, guys. We're going to start this contest, this matchups off pretty soon. Like Miguel is saying, he is smoking the Inside Out from Don Olivan Cigars, and I am smoking this cigar right here. Maybe some of you have heard of it. It is the VSG from Ashton Cigars. It's probably the underdog of the entire tournament. So
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
I heard they make a couple of those a year. They do pretty good. Ashton, pretty good company. Lawrence, how you doing, brother? How's it going? Leo, thank you. Leslie, thank you. Both of you for sharing. Guys, get ready for this, all right? Stick with us. We are going to talk a little bit about all the brackets as we've gone over this beforehand. And let me get that sharing going here so I can show. Brian, thank you so much, too. Awesome choice. Yes, it's an awesome choice. And honestly, I could have picked any one of these cigars again, and I would have been very happy. Not just happy, I would have been excited to smoke any one of these cigars. So here we go, guys. Here is the bracket, full as can be, but down to only 8 cigars. And if we go from the beginning to where we're at right now, you had that Herrera Esteli falling out first round, the Black Label Trading Company Royalty, the Magna Oscuro, the Sumatra Joya de Monterrey, CEO Mortal Coil. I mean,
lots of amazing cigars went out in the first round. You have the LFD Bull that went out in the first round. I mean, the High Clear Castle Victorian went out in the first round. So many amazing cigars went out in the first round that by the time we got around to the Sweet 16 in the top 32, there were no more surprises left. I mean, obviously we had some cigars go out, like Atabey in the second round. Rocky Patel's ALR go out in the second round. Aganorsa Supreme Leaf go out in the second round.
That hurt.
And then so on and so forth. But it is crazy to see how you guys voted, what you guys thought. And I cannot wait to get into the next round.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun right now. According to my banker, they don't finance cigars, so I guess I will have. Doug, don't tell them it's for cigars. Tell them it's for a lucrative lumber deal. You're just working with micro lumber. It's very thin. It doesn't, have the same strength as normal lumber, but it does burn very well. So you can use it for that as well.
Mikey, how you doing? Adam, how you doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys have a good cigar. If not, make sure you guys get your votes in for this, you guys. We are going to be going first with our first matchup of the day. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cigar I have. Miguel's going to talk a little about the cigar he has. Afterwards, we're going to give you guys a chance to vote. Please put in only, after we say vote now, only one or the other cigar. That way we can get your votes counted up properly.
Yeah, you only get one per person, too. And if we don't agree on one, they don't get a vote from us at all.
So I'm starting it off with the Roma Craft Sabertooth. It is, of course, this is the Aquitaine, which it is based off of. But It is one of their more rare, hard to find cigars, but it is a fantastic cigar. If you guys have ever tried the Black Irish, you guys will definitely be a fan of the Sabertooth. It is amazing. It is fantastic. We had them in the shop for a while, but I bought a few. Mike bought a few. We smoked a bunch. People came in and bought them because they knew how rare and valuable and limited they were. And it is a fantastic option to start off this round of 8.
It's absolutely wonderful cigar. I enjoyed as many as I get a hold of without that Mike or without Frankie here taking them all, and some other guys coming in when they could. As long as they knew they were there, just grabbing a couple.
Yep.
You know? And then we took that for granted because they are a pretty limited, hard to get cigar.
They are.
But this one, it might be a little more readily available, but nowhere near, or nowhere less fantastic.
I'll say that's interesting though, because it's actually not that very available. Only Drew Diplomat stores really get access to those, and there's not a whole lot of Drew Diplomat stores. You might be able to go online and find them here and there, but there are a lot of people in the Drew Estate community that are always asking for these cigars, and it was always strange to me because here at Cigars and More, you guys, we've got tons of T52s, number 9s, all the legal line you want. We have it here, and we have it available because we are a Drew Diplomat store. So we're used to seeing it all the time, whereas other people may not have it in their typical lounge because they do not have access to that Drew Diplomat tier of purchasing.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think I take that for granted. It's one of the perks of being here at Cigars and More. You have the Drew Diplomat, the Opus account now. You have the LCA. You have luxuries. What do you call it? Exclusivities. You've got what else do we have? Provided the LCA right there. Davidoff, and the Lost and Found series as they come. Just a lot of exclusive stuff that we don't
forget your beautiful Atabes over here.
Oh, the Atabes, I guess, they're not in today's list, so
no, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Hey, Wayne checking in. I think I see him. He's pretty close by. I think he's in town at least.
Oh, is he?
Clint is smoking the Epernay. Very nice.
Good call. But the T52 again, in all of its different sizes and its rarity, or if it's been around you for a long time. If you only have one every once in a while, or if you smoke this on the daily, I would love to be able to have that Flying Pig on a regular basis. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
It is a phenomenal cigar. It showcases the luxury that is Drew Estates. It really does. And it serves the entire line very well. Because you can go that number 9's great, H99, the 10, they're all wonderful, but the T52, in my opinion, is the best one there.
All right, so the Big Joe's ready to go. So, guys, let's do this with the first matchup. I'm going to ask you guys just vote now for either the Roma Craft or the T52. Let's see how the voting goes.
We will give it till basically 9.5 because we're at about 9.5, about 90 seconds to vote. Make a sample pack for the Elite 8. We're going to do the 5-pack, Leslie. A lot of guys out there say it'd be easier to do a 5-pack so everyone can get a hold of that. So the 5-pack is where it's going to be at. Hello for me. Absolutely will, Chris.
Wow. And so far, this is just a landslide for the T52.
Big Joe coming in with that.
Derek with a T53. I don't know what that is.
Just because you don't smoke enough cigars to understand what the T53 is, right? It's phenomenal.
But yeah, it is just so far a landslide. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the T52 and 1 for Roma Craft.
Roma Craft.
2 for Roma Craft.
Chris says hi, by the way.
Hi, Chris.
2 for Roma Craft. Where do you see the second one?
That would be Trina.
Okay.
Trina does get, if you are in the shop, you get a vote still, everybody. We just can't write it on there for you. Again, it's gonna be what it is.
I get a vote regardless.
So it looks like it's 9-2 right now.
And we've got
the
T60 even better. Oh my goodness, 8 more in the score. My goodness, that's a first one. We're at 9:30, and it looks like my T52. My choice to win the whole thing is going to the Final Four. Feels good. That feels good. Excellent choice, everybody. Drew Estates. Be doing proud right there.
All right. I feel safe calling it. We were obviously split. I know Miguel wanted the T52. I was in the Aquitaine Sabertooth Roma Craft camp.
It's fair.
Again, Nothing against the Roma Craft cigar. This is a fantastic cigar in its own right. All 8 of these cigars are fantastic. So just because it's being eliminated now does not mean it is not a cigar that if you guys can find it is not worth trying. Definitely pick one of these up if you guys can. If you guys want to try the regular Aquitaine, you guys can. We have plenty of those in stock. Once we get more Sabertooth in, we will let you know.
And that's not even to say, we just chose this one because it was probably one of the favorite out of the entire line. But there are so many that could have been put in here from Roma Craft. The Black Irish is wonderful. The Mastodon. Whiskey Rebellion in any size, I really do love it. It's probably my favorite Roma Craft. And if that was in it, which I have no problem with Sabertooth. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad it was in it the entire time. It could have gone further too, just depending on how the lineup went. But the Black Irish for myself, the Whiskey Rebellion for myself is probably my number one on Roma Craft. So if you guys have a chance, try it.
Now, Charlie, we had Illusion on the list. It was there, and it got eliminated early off in the competition.
It did, yeah.
I'm a big fan of that stuff. It's got Privé. I think it's fantastic. Obviously, the Epernay as well. But yeah, they went out early in the competition. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is with everybody voting the way they did. So let's. I'm sorry, did I miss a comment there? Okay, sorry guys, I thought I missed a comment there. But yeah, that's just how the voting goes, you guys. Sometimes one of your favorite cigars might get voted out early. The LFD Andalusian Bull got voted out in the very first round, which is crazy because it is one of my all-time favorite cigars. It is fantastic. But then again, I don't know if I call them junk brands. I think Roma Craft is absolutely fantastic. I think Atabey is phenomenal. This should be on the main page, I believe, Brian. Yeah, we might post it to other pages, but it will always go back to the main page if you want all your comments to be seen for everybody else. Unless, of course, you're on YouTube, then you won't see them. Brian, we just voted on the first round, and the T52 has taken down the Sabertooth. We're getting ready for the next one, and this one's going to be a tough one. Now, Mike, I'm going to start off with this one here. This has been so popular since it came out. This is the Sin Compromiso from Dunbar Tobacco and Trust, Steve Saka. You guys know how amazing this cigar is. Steve Saka, once he puts his mind to something, he makes something phenomenal. You guys know how good this cigar is. There's not a whole lot to say other than that it's fantastic.
It is true. Absolutely true. And going up against the Dunbar Tobacco and Trust Sin Compromiso, I think a couple guys in this group might like it. I think Frankie might like it. We have got the Ashton VSG. Brian, yes, it is voting time for this. Guys, this is a hard one for me. This really is. I'm split. I know. Oh, my goodness. I don't know which one I'm voting for. My mind's going VSG. But that doesn't mean I don't. I also want the Sin Compromiso in this. They're both just phenomenal.
The VSG right there. All right, so let's hear you guys. You guys want Anthony, how you doing? Do you guys want to see the VSG or the Dunbar Tobacco and Trust move on? You guys can put in Saka. That works too.
Yeah. VSG or
Frank,
Ashton.
we're not on that one yet. That won't be at the end, so just wait for that Inside Out.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2 for Saka. We've got 1 for the VSG, 3 for Saka.
I'm going VSG.
I'm going VSG as well.
That's one more for
So that's
VSG.
3-2 right now, Saka to VSG. I'm sure as soon as Brian hears the voting is out, he will go. Oh, another for Dunbar right there, another for VSG. So 5-3. Oh,
This is a pretty decent
there we
split
go.
right here.
So we got 2 more. So it looks like, okay, now 6-5, Saka with Leo in there.
We'll give this at least until 15. So a good
6-6. Leslie coming in 6-6 for the VSG.
Oh my goodness.
Charlie and Anthony evening it back up at 7-7.
Splitting it up. Oh my goodness.
I'm not Chris, not Charlie.
Chris, yeah,
Why did I say
Chris.
Charlie? Chris and Anthony bringing it back up to 7-7. I have not seen Brian vote yet. I don't know if he's waiting until the end.
Brian, yeah, where'd he go? Got to get your voting, buddy.
All right, 8-7 VSG.
Right, good. It's a good call. Honestly, either way you vote on this one, I can see it going because you just have 2 very complex, very well-made cigars. Oh my goodness.
He waited and wrote the entire thing out.
Virgin Sun. Yeah, okay, there you go.
So 9-7 for the VSG as it stands right now, you guys.
10 seconds. So so that's one more for Cinco Compromiso. That's
9-8. Board Talk gets in another vote right there for the soccer stick.
Guys, that's 5, 4.
And see, he's somebody else that prefers the ESG over the VSG, as I do myself.
1. You prefer whatever you want, guys, but this time VSG wins.
Yeah.
It's time.
In a narrow 9-8, 1 vote margin, the VSG will move on. Fantastic, you guys. That is amazing.
That is impressive. I also do like the ESG very much.
Oh, yeah.
But if I'm gonna pick the Cinco Compromiso over the ESG. The VSG was in this case is the one I would pick in that case, and the VSG moves on.
Now, I know some of you guys are wondering where the other names are coming from. You guys, those are from YouTube that you may not be able to see on Facebook. So just an FYI.
Oh yeah, you can't stream. Board Talk's right there. So if you can't see some of them, it's right there. But VSG takes it this time by 1 vote. 1 vote in there. That is an impressive win right there.
So congratulations to Ashton and Brian with the VSG.
Oh, don't worry, Brian. No matter what page you vote on, we will find the comments because all of them, from any of the Facebook pages, the YouTube, no matter where you're at, they will all come up right here on our list. And Trina likes to throw her votes in as well.
She
from time
does.
to time. So we have those. The mail-in votes are still being counted. Don't worry, they're being tabulated. I believe the acid Cuba won the entire thing already because what people who voted never had cigars before totally voted in.
All right, you guys. Up next is a cigar known throughout the entire cigar community as being one of the best cigars ever made. Up there in another tier, ultra premium, if you would, against a cigar made by a man who's basically had his fingers in tons of the newest cigars out there on the market and doing some phenomenal stuff. So we have right here the Padron 1926. Very tasty, amazing cigar. A little higher on the price point, no matter where you're at, even here in California, no matter where you're at, they're still a little pricey. But again, if you know cigars, you know Padron, you know the quality that goes into these 1926s. Anthony, that will be up next.
That's
after
the next
this
one.
one.
Yeah, don't worry. And right here in my hand from AJ Fernandez, the Bellas Artis in Maduro.
You type with 2 fingers. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful cigar from a guy like Frankie said, who has his fingerprints all over the industry for very good reason. He does amazing work, top to bottom. There are very few, if not any, AJ cigars that I don't care for, but I don't not care for.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wonderful, wonderful cigar right here.
Yes, the T52 won. Yes, in a landslide, actually 9-2 landslide win for that one.
It was very impressive.
So, guys, in the comments, starting now, you can write either Padron or you can write in AJ. Go ahead and put your votes in now, you guys. I did see one from Big Joe for Padron, one for AJ, so it's 1-1.
I gotta say, Padron is a cigar that just represents the industry right there.
Absolutely.
I gotta go Padron on this
So
one.
there's 2 more for Padron. So that's 3-2, 3-4,
Padron versus AJ.
5-4, 6-4.
AJ.
Okay, so you just went AJ, so that's 6-5.
Is it still a big 8 of accounting?
6-6.
No,
And we're still tied up. They both got 2 more votes, so that's 8-8.
Board Talk on this way you guys can see it because if you're on Facebook, you won't be able to see it. Board Talk putting in that Padron, don't worry. One more for AJ right there. What do you go?
Padron.
Padron, okay, so that's we got a Padron.
So
one in there.
9-9. It's all tied up right now, you guys. 9-9. This is a tough one right here, you guys.
This is tough.
But we're at 9-9.
It is true. That's
It
a
is.
hard one.
It is, James. But
Sorry.
they've all come a long way in this competition, taking out bigger, or not bigger, but large companies, small companies. Cigars that would move on didn't move on, and that's just the nature of this bracket system. It's luck of the draw where you get placed and who you go up against. But yeah, so we're tied right now, you guys. We need a deciding vote.
Yeah, it's honestly either way it goes on this one. It's a good call, but I got to give it to Padron on this one. I see what you're saying. It's a hard challenge to pick something over this 26 or the 64 for that matter. The 1000 series is great as well. It's all great. We need one more. Yep. Come on, yeah, we need one more. Either way, guys, one more.
Padron versus AJ Fernandez.
That Bellas Artis. Oh,
Bellas Artis versus the 1926. What do you guys prefer? Let's see it in the comments.
I could not disagree with that one bit.
You're there?
Don't be afraid to vote, you guys. If you've already voted, please don't vote again. Don't want to mess this up, but okay, Lisa comes in with
Lisa?
Padron, the deciding vote.
That's it.
Here we go.
What?
Very close.
At least
Very
we're gonna have
close.
another discussion.
So there we go. Padron taking down AJ Fernandez.
Ronnie coming in too, and Joshrida. If you can help me pronounce your name properly, I just want to make sure I get it right. But it looks like Padron came up with a little extra right
with a
there.
couple more at the end.
And you know what? Either way you guys would have voted, I would not have been sad because it's two wonderful cigars. But I'm very happy to see the lineup we have so far. The winners for today at this point are the T52 from the Liga Privada T52 from Drew Estates, the Ashton VSG, and Padron's 1926. And out of so many cigars, we still got one more to go.
We still got one more to do for today, you guys. So let's get it done. So the first cigar here, you guys, has been my favorite cigar for the past 5 years or so.
Yeah.
It has been the number one cigar of the year for Cigar Aficionado. It is constantly on top 10 list, no matter who you are. This cigar seems to fit everybody's palate. It is phenomenal, well constructed, well balanced, phenomenal notes on it. You just can't go wrong. When you're smoking this, you will know you are smoking some high-end grade tobacco, and it is a pleasure every time, you guys. Of course, I am talking about the Oliva Serie V Milanio. Right here, I have the Figurado. Just a fantastic, fantastic cigar, you guys. If you guys have ever smoked one, you know exactly what I am talking about when I say how great this cigar is. But I think, Mike, you have another cigar here.
I absolutely do. From Don Olivan, the Cinderella story of this entire competition right here. I have in my hand what I am smoking right now over here, the Inside Out, guys. This is exactly how it describes it as well, guys. The entire cigar is made from the inside out. You're seeing a binder leaf on the outside of this. The band itself is flipped inside out, so when you take it off, you can actually see the really nice artwork that goes to it. Great flavors, great construction. For all we talked about, especially with Ishmael talking about the difficulties it would be to blend something like this, to make sure it didn't overheat in certain spots, it didn't tunnel on you. It's not. It absolutely works very well. And I am just, hey, Matt, how you doing? I am very glad to see it here. I'm curious to see what happens right now because that Serie V Milanio has been a staple for years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's saying something. From its inception, back in, I believe, 2012 or a little bit earlier than that, it has been constantly doing unbelievable things.
Yes, it has.
Unbelievable things. And that's not to take anything away from this right here.
So let's get the voting started now, you guys. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Inside Out.
There we go.
We've got 1 for the Milanio so far.
We will give it I'll give it 25 and a half. So it's 90 seconds right there. There we go. I gotta give it to the Milanio on this one. Because it's been with us for a very long time.
So we've got 8 for the Don Olivan, 4 for the Milanio, 6 for the Milanio, 7 for the Milanio.
So 9 for
Inside Out
now.
Milanio for Trina and Milanio for Charlie and Tim.
So that's
10-9.
10-9, yep.
10-9 Milanio. 10-10 right now with that one right there. Ties it up. So we're at a 10-10 tie.
Wayne?
Oh,
Raymond coming in with Serie V.
and Adam as well.
So that's 12 to 10 right
12
now.
to 10.
Huh? Just say.
Oh, you can just say it to us. Yeah, you're in the room.
Lisa coming through right there.
So that's
13,
13.
13, 10, you guys.
What are you voting, Wayne?
What am I voting for?
It's either the Serie V Milanio or Don Olivan's Inside Out.
Oh, no, cereal.
Okay, so that's Milanio for Wayne. 14, 10, you guys.
I think that might be 11. I think because I don't think we counted Wilson right here.
Okay, 14, 11.
So that's 14-11. Yeah, I got to make sure you get hers on there too.
14, 11. This was another close one right there, you
And this
guys.
is Matt over on YouTube. I want to make sure you guys can see that. Tammy voting Inside Out right there. So that's
14, 12. Bringing it closer.
It's getting down to the wire right there.
You know, I think more people would vote Inside Out if more people have had it. Bortok going in for
More talk
Milanio.
on Milanio,
So
yeah.
15, 12. You know, if you guys haven't had an Inside Out yet, you guys can definitely call us here at the shop, and we can send you guys some. We had our first event here with them a couple months back, and once people smoked them, they absolutely loved it. So 2 more for the Inside Out, I think.
That's up to-
1. Wilson already voted once, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, that was already voted, but she's saying it's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Anthony's voting too, so that
So
is
15, 13?
Yep. And then put it in the five pack with the final 4. I think it would deserve. Yeah, I think that's what it deserves.
Yes.
Is that 5 pack right there because it's getting
Yes.
a lot more votes than any of the other in the consolidation right now, and it is phenomenal. I would.
Inside Out or Milanio?
Oh yeah.
Sure, that one.
Oh yes, that one.
Is there one I can have to try?
Cheating over here.
It's either that or between-
Price point. On
James, I'll message you after the show.
Inside Out, but I haven't had the other one.
Hey, James.
We're not allowed to talk prices on the show. We get in trouble.
as often as we can do to avoid that, just in case.
So, guys, just a few more seconds here. 15, 13 right now, you guys, as it sits. Milanio is up by 2.
God, I made a mistake today.
Call it. I'm gonna go back over it all because there's a lot. This is the most votes we've had on this one right here. Let me go down, make sure. Yeah, no, I got Brian's in there. Don't worry.
No, I was smart enough.
We start with the Milanios or the Inside Outs. 1, 2, 3, 4,
But now it's time to get
Oh,
another
I
one.
gotta get out of there and I just go crazy.
7, 8,
I'm just not.
9, 10,
Frank.
10,
That's what
11.
I saw
12.
Sheriff's permit. And he had a.
No, that was already about 13 right there. That was already about. Anthony voted twice. 13. So there's 13. Yeah, 13 for.
13 for the Inside Out, you guys.
Now going back from the top again.
He said, you don't need to
And then we've got.
Just stir it like it's a
Where
quad.
did this start?
Well, I've seen them out in the street, you know, so many of them.
Let's start with James.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Well, they,
10,
you know, a truck could be fine for me, 'cause that's
11,
just about anywhere else.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
2, then
Yeah.
Trina's 12,
Wayne's 13.
13. Was that 13 then right now?
We're 14.
14. Okay, so that's 13, 14. And right there, Morgan coming in.
Take that thing over the coast, go see Bob.
Yeah. I called him, but he.
So at 13 to 14, in another narrow victory, the Serie V Milanio has eked it out.
What do you call it? Yeah, that was as close as it possibly could have been.
The bike I won, just the bike is 40.
Dang, that was a close one right there.
Now, I was looking at buying a new one.
That
it's
is
only 20.
Crazy close.
It's
I mean,
not-
the Don Olivan started off
The one I was-
fire about 8 in a row.
Milanio took it.
Milanio wins it by 1.
Dang.
Handheld.
It's gonna.
Wow.
Gosh, dang, that was the most votes we've gotten for this, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy close, you guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. For the month, or
So
I
hand you
get-
that.
Probably get a golf membership for a month. Yeah.
So it looks like you guys,
Yeah.
the final 4
I mean,
is going to be,
You been jogging lately?
every day today.
put this down real quick,
Wow.
Well, I'll upset that. He get my 14.
all heavy hitters, you guys.
That is a pretty and phenomenal list right there.
I got it.
Here is your final four: T52, Ashton VSG, Padron 1926, Oliva Serie V Milanio. We're gonna talk to Trina. We are gonna get these into a 5-pack, and we are gonna put, I think, the inside out.
Yeah.
Definitely deserves to be in there with
Let
it.
me see this.
So,
Yeah, there's no need for a consolidation bracket because we already know this guy deserves right on there. And again, this is the one that we chose as our favorite out of the Don Olive online. You still need to try the Pure African. You got to try Banff cigars as well. You can get all of those here at Cigars and More. Get a hold of Ishmael. Have him talk to you about all of the different blends. But that is the 5-pack right there. I see some guys already wanting on that. There is no doubt in my mind that it's going to be back on this list again because it is a
if you
phenomenal
guys want to
cigar.
order the 5-pack, you guys give us a few minutes to put it together because obviously we want to maybe change up the sizes a little bit so that we can get the best price point that we can.
Yeah.
And then you guys can give the shop a call at 661-861-1116. I'll put that in the thing.
Yep. You got it? 6-1. 6. There we go. Add that to the chat. It's going to let me right there,
So you guys can call that number in a little bit. You guys, we're going to get these 5-packs together, and you guys can try all final 4 cigars, plus that inside out, man. You guys will be able to try that too.
Absolutely. No, the inside out is definitely in that pack. There's no denying that it is part of this group.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100% a great cigar. It's just that one little difference. I think all but one of them had a 1 difference.
Yeah.
Just the T52.
The T52 was the only landslide. Everything else was by 1 vote or by a couple votes.
But that doesn't really matter because next week is where it's going to become way more difficult. Submit score. I'm gonna update this real quick, guys. VSG, yes.
Yes.
VSG, submit that.
So next week, you guys, we are going to have the T52 going up against the Ashton VSG, the Padron 1926 up against the Oliva Serie V Milanio in our final 4. Wow.
This is going to be a hard one right here. This is very tough.
Yeah. Dang.
But do give Trina a second because, like we said, we had no idea who was going to win today. So the T52, the 5-pack was not picked at any point at this time. So we're going to go ahead and make those right now, and we will get you guys to whoever wants it.
Now, guys,
ASAP.
I will say that we have different sizes up here for the cigars. I'm going to try to make them as close to a Robusto size as I can.
Yeah.
That way they're all a similar size. And hopefully we'll work on that price point for you guys too.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's as good as possible. We're here in California and whatnot. You know what? Let's get working on that. Let's get that done for you guys right now. Guys, the number again is right there, 661-861-1116. Be sure to head over. If you're watching on the Bakersfield Gentleman, go check out Cigar and More Bakersfield. That's where we'll have the 5-pack listed along with the number still. And we will get them to you as quickly as we possibly can.
Yes. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for voting. Congratulations to all the winners. And really, even the ones that didn't make it to the next round, you guys, still fantastic cigars in their own right. Check out any of the ones that you want from our list, even the ones that went out in the first round, and you will not be disappointed, you guys.
100%.
We will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great